Okay, here we are on part 3, and you know, from this point on we might as well just call this a lick course, because Johnny sings so many licks in all kinds of different ways, moving through different places in his bridges. Again, such a wonderful song to incorporate these embellishments and at the same time work our way down into chest, up into mix, strong mix, using some head voice. He uses it all. So you know, here on part 3, this first lick coming in, right off, he hits this kind of hard. You actually should warm your voice up. Like, example, if you're just coming to part 3 to practice only part 3 and you haven't been working on the other parts of the song, your voice isn't even warmed up to the first thing that's going to happen here. So warm your voice up a little bit with some lip rolls. Use the chorus and go ahead and do some lip rolls and warm your voice up a little bit before you get here. Use my free course and go ahead and warm up a little bit. Okay, so if your voice is warmed up and you're ready to go, right off, the first thing that's going to happen here is he's going to hit a O with some real intensity, put a little bit of vocal fry into it. Here's where we have to talk about how to do vocal fry without hurting yourself.
Oh, I wanna love you, baby. Through sickness, love you forever.
You hear that? Strong. Strong mix, right on an A flat. It's moving up into the head voice area for male voice. All of that happening at the same time. So he's singing a strong mix, and he's also putting a vocal fry sound into it. Others would call it a rasp or some kind of a yell or something. We're going to use vocal fry. Now, I feel like I have to be very careful about this because it's a lesson, and it's not like you've gone, or that I know that you have done any study to really understand how to incorporate vocal fry into what it is that you're doing. So we're going to do this in a light way and then explain the idea that you would have to go ahead and check out the course and learn a little bit more about challenging your chords a little bit. So what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to use your head voice, and let's just get a little bit of vocal fry like this. I want you to go and when you do that, now that's far from what it is that he's doing right now, but I want you to do this just so you can feel the air come in and you can access your head voice without any air pressure inside of it, or very little air pressure pushing up underneath the chord. So I'm going to go first thing. Now that's the note, that's the A flat that he's hitting, but of course he's hitting it with a lot more intensity. But before we talk about that, one more time, go So what you've done is you've accessed an A flat in your head voice. Now let's take that vocal fry, very lightly take that vocal fry and go oh, oh. It's almost like you're talking like the old president a couple terms back. Yeah. So you get a little bit of Bill Clinton in your sound. Oh, oh, oh. So you just start to bring that, but you see you do that without putting a lot of air pressure. Now, if you really know how to do this, and again I stress the fact that you should be going through the course and understand how to really incorporate vocal fry before you try it, because we're just here in a lesson. If you don't know how to do that, sort of fake it right now with this light vocal fry and a light head voice, because there's so much more to learn, and I don't want to hurt your voice or incorporate something that is wrong or going too fast that your voice hasn't developed for. So if you don't know how to do it at all, there's a little trick to start to do it. Now if you've been through the course, then you know how to incorporate this right there. You're going to hit it on the fry and you're going to press on it a little bit. But you've got to learn what pressing on it means, right? Alright, let's listen to it again, and this time you can try it with the little fake trick I just gave you here.
Oh, I wanna love you, baby. Through sickness, love you forever.
There's an exercise to help you understand a little bit more about getting some fry into the sound and to access that A flat in your head voice. But I want to give you one more exercise here that's purely about edge sound and vocal fry. Okay, here's a great little vocal fry exercise. Again, we're going to take the just this sound and go. I'm just going to lightly go. not even quite really singing the tone. We're following the pitches. But just extremely light. See this sound? All that's not pushing a lot of air through the vocal cord. And that's what we want to learn how to do to get a vocal fry sound. This is an edge exercise that we're working on edges of the vocal cords here, and we go without pushing a lot of air through. Now, underwritten to that is really it's the way that we find one of the ways to find your way into your head voice without a lot of air pressure against it. In all cases, using vocal fry is to use a way of bringing air through your cords without pushing extremely hard and making the cords compress and push too or hold back too hard, which will only wear them out. So this is an exercise that helps you do that. Now, Johnny's singing an A flat, so we're going to just vocalize this. I'm going to vocalize you up this way and back just so you get the feeling of vocal fry, and I will vocalize you up into that area. But we're going to start down here a little lower. Now I know that sounds terrible. Doesn't matter. And follow the pitches to the best of your ability, but you can even be kind of sloppy with that. It's just the idea. I mean, try to follow the pitches. But it's okay to be sloppy because we're just practicing fry against pitches. Working on not pushing a lot of air through the chord as we vocalize up through our range. Crazy, huh? Now I know that sounds so bizarre, but I think you'll get the idea as you practice this. This is also an area where Johnny's really showing his strengths and how good of a singer he truly is, because he's pressing his mix a little bit and bringing it up to an A flat. You really should be going into your head voice here, and he's laying on the word love right on that A flat with a lot of strength. Again, I don't want to destroy any voices by asking you to push there. If your voice at this point in time, and I know you know who you are because those of you that know how to do this will just do it and you'll go, what's the big deal? But those of you that are having trouble, and I know that there's going to be those that are going to have trouble right here at this point in time, I want you to allow, even though you might not like it, I want you to allow your voice just to go up into a lighter head voice. Instead of pressing the note. So you'll nail those two notes in tune, work on your pitch, hear where they are, and then as your voice develops more, you're going to be able to sing this with your chords holding on with a stronger ability. Also, some people just flat out can bring in a little bit more mix up a little bit higher, and others have a smaller but sweeter voice, and that sweeter sound will still work here. I just don't want you to push extremely hard. You get the idea? I'm trying to be careful for you right now. Now what I want to do here though is, so you can get the feeling, just like we vocalized before in other parts of this to bring you up to it, I'm going to give you a piano exercise that's going to help you vocalize up to this A flat, and actually the whole lick, when he sings Through Sickness, he's actually hitting a B down in his chest and jumping up right over the second bridge there on a B, just below high C, and coming back down to the A flat. So I'm going to vocalize you all the way up to the B, actually to the high C, just to get you to understand what the air pressure should be in that area, and then we'll address this again. So let's go ahead and vocalize. Lip roll or tongue trill. In fact, even do that right there. Just kind of get your siren going so we get this feeling, because this is definitely working between the bridges here. Siren up, and back down. Get that feeling of that sound. Okay, let's go. Mum. Here's the A flat. Were you able to keep that together? Do that again. Was that easy? Did your voice break? Was it hard? If it was easy, let's do it again, but hold on a little longer. Try that with a no, no. No, 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 no. Feel what that feels like? Let me bring you down a little bit and bring you back up to that. Start here. Want to know? No, 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 no. That's actually the E, so coming into the first bridge, moving up to the second bridge is what we're doing here. Sing your no. No, 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 no. Feel into here. No, 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 no. Is everything staying nice and relaxed? Let's try it. Here. Good. There's that A flat. One more time. Now this time let's do it, but hold on it. So I'm going to go like this. Can you sing that and sustain on the note? Like this. No, 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 no. Go ahead and let it kick into your head voice. If that's trouble for you, instead of trying to bring any mix into that at all, go into pure head voice. Oh, no, 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 and drop back down here. I know it seems like a cheap little trick, but again, we don't want to hurt voices. We just want to be able to get your voice up into that area without developing too much pressure underneath the chord. If your voice can handle the other, and you know what I mean by that, it means that you've gone through the course and you've developed your voice so you can sing through this bridge. If not, I'm helping you sing through the bridge, but letting you not force yourself or fight it right there. Go ahead and let it just go into pure head voice. There's so much to learn here in the song, and that's a developmental kind of a thing. What it should tell you is, I can sing this song up to this point, and then when I try to do this, this is something my voice isn't ready to do. Or, again, if you're one of those, hey, what's the problem? Well, then go ahead and just follow the lick like we are doing.
And I promise, baby, there will be no one else.
And I promise. Right on that E. You got to, again, make sure that your chords are going to hold on that. Not pushing a lot of air through the chords, but feeling that connection right there on the E. A little bit of work there. A. As soon as you have the problem of laying right on that bridge on the word promise, the next thing you have to do is drop down the chest, there'll never be, and then jump right back up over the first bridge and sing the notes F sharp and G sharp or A flat. There'll never be, and then that's down in chest, jumps right back up here, just F sharp and G sharp or A flat. We always kind of look at the A flat as when we're vocalizing. This could be a G sharp or an A flat, it's the same note. There'll never be, and then
there will be no one else.
Just to get the feeling of where to go into that area. Again, that's pressing it up there a little bit. Same explanation as before. You kind of got to develop yourself. I'm just trying to give you ways to feel how to get up there and have your voice not crack or break. So let me vocalize you up there first with the octave and a half exercise right up to the E and see if we can hold on to it easy without pressure. Nee, 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 nee. We're going to use a nee, nee sound, right? That's the E. Let's do it again now. Let me come up here and go. So that you come up and hold it this way. You try it. You try it. Together. You try it. Okay, let's do it this way as well. Let's take one octave. Coming up to the almost. Here's the E flat. Here's our E. Now let's go 4 on top. Do it. You do it. Okay, this time let's go. You do it. So there's that E. That's what we're looking to connect right through that little area there. There'll never be no one else. There'll never be no one else. Mama, 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 mama. There'll never be no one else. Just to get that feeling of the air up there. These next few lines, he's just staying in the same area in his range that we've just been discussing here. But we do have to talk about the pronunciations. The next line is, I'll even die for you. Remember, die, anything with an I in it is always sung as an A-E. So you're going to sing, die. You know, up register, but die, not die. It's die. You're writing on the A vowel sound and ending with an E.
I'll even die for you. Stay true to myself.
I'll even die for you. Strong mix right on the A vowel sound. That's what's happening right there. Stay on that mix on true. Ride the U vowel sound. So you come right from true into U. And strong mix again.
I'll be true.
Singing a cool little lick. Putting the T in front of it, true, and writing on the U vowel sound. And sometimes it's kind of cool to work these licks out, not up just in your mix, but work them down an octave where it's easier for you to sing and not have to worry about the energy that it takes to sing up that octave. Work both the rhythm and the notes out this way, so like this. True, true, before you bump it up. Again, true. Then all we have to do is go ahead and vocalize up to the top note, get ourselves in our right condition. We know what the notes are, but we have to sing them an octave higher. Let's just get you up there. Let's try a mum, huh? Mum, 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 mum. 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 And here. Mum, 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 mum. If that holds, now let's try to do it 4 times. Mum, 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 mum. Does that hold? You do it without me. Now this time do it 4 times with a sustain. Go ahead. Hold a note. Can you do that? Well, let's go back and vocalize it again, but this time let's sing new. Nu, 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 nu. Make it nu, actually. Nu, 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 nu. Nu, 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 nu. Like that. Nu, 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 nu. And then nu again. Nu, 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 nu. Let's do it 4 times. Did it hold? This time do it with a sustain. Now if that holds, you're up on your A flat there, and you should be able to take the lick down. But let's actually play the lick and let you vocalize to that now. One more time. New. You got it? There, just incorporate that into the line.
I'll be true.
These next few lines are pretty similar to everything that we've been doing as far as condition and range until he gets a little bit farther down the line here and he drops kind of cool, strong down into his chest voice. So let's give this a listen. Listen to the next few lines. Listen how he sustains on the word yeah. And he's putting his mix in there, but from the exercises I've already given you, this shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then I'll come back and respond to that chest voice.
This is my promise to you. This is my promise to you. This is my promise, babe. Yeah, this is my promise, baby. Oh, this is my promise, baby.
Lick, huh? Sounds great dropping down there in his chest. This is my promise, baby. Now one thing to sometimes you have, not just in a lick like this, but in a melody line where you have the same note sung twice in a row, but with two different words, like this is my this is my promise, baby. So we got twice, see what I mean? And sometimes, as funny as it seems, those are hard things to do because the different words make the note sound different. This is my promise, baby. So that's how it works. You're dropping down a chest. You just want to make sure that you're bringing down there, that you can drop down low, but you're still keeping connection. What am I doing? I'm dropping a little bit lower in my range, but keeping my chords together with a This is my promise, baby. Something along the lines of that. Okay, that wraps up part 3. If you get all of this together, then move on to part 4.